Hello, and welcome back to our Storytime channel. Today, we're journeying to the heart of Africa for a tale that has captured hearts for generations. So gather round, get comfy, and let's dive into the magical world of the Lion King. Once upon a time, in the heart of a vast savanna, glowing in golden sunlight, lived a little lion cub named Simba. Simba wasn't just any cub. He was a prince, destined to be king one day. Picture this: endless plains, acacia trees dotting the horizon, and the air filled with the sounds of the wild. This was Simba's home, the Pride Lands. His father, Mufasa, the mighty lion with a mane like a crown, ruled the land with wisdom and kindness. He was strong, but his heart was gentle. Mufasa wasn't just a king, he was a teacher. He would take young Simba to the very top of Pride Rock, and as they watched the sunrise paint the sky in shades of orange and pink, he taught Simba all about the circle of life. "What's that?" Simba would ask, his big, curious eyes wide with wonder. Mufasa would explain that it was a beautiful way of understanding how everything in the world was connected, just like the sun sets to make way for the moon and the grass feeds the zebras. Everything had its place and purpose. He explained that as king, Simba's duty was not to take, but to protect this delicate balance. "We are all connected in the great circle of life," Mufasa would rumble, his voice full of warmth and pride. Simba, small as he was, tried his best to understand these big ideas. He looked up to his father more than anyone, dreaming of the day he would be just as brave and wise. But not everyone in the Pride Lands was happy about Simba's future. Mufasa's brother, Scar, a lean lion with a dark mane and a menacing scar over his eye, watched from the shadows. Scar was clever and consumed by jealousy. He believed the throne should have been his, and he would often sneak away to the shadowy elephant graveyard, a place forbidden to the Pride, to plot with his hyena allies. He saw Simba not as his nephew, but as an obstacle. One sunny afternoon, Scar cleverly manipulated Simba's curiosity. "Only the bravest lions go to the elephant graveyard," he said, with a sly grin, knowing full well it was a dangerous trap. Simba, eager to prove his bravery to his father and his best friend, a feisty lioness cub named Nala, decided to go. He convinced Nala to join him on this adventure, ditching their watchful guardian, the hornbill Zazu, along the way. As they entered the graveyard, the air grew cold. Giant skeletons of elephants loomed over them like ghostly monsters. Suddenly, they were surrounded by a cackling trio of hyenas, Shenzi, Banzai, and Ed. They were Scar's minions, and they had one job: to get rid of Simba. The cubs were terrified, cornered, and hopelessly outnumbered. Just when it seemed all was lost, a thunderous roar echoed through the boneyard. It was Mufasa. He had been alerted by Zazu and had come to save them. With a powerful swipe of his paw, he sent the hyenas whimpering back into the shadows. On the walk home, under a blanket of stars, Mufasa was not angry, but disappointed. He explained to Simba that being brave didn't mean looking for trouble. "I was only brave when I had to be," Mufasa said softly. "Simba, I'm scared too." Simba was shocked. How could his father, the king, be scared of anything? "I was scared I might lose you," Mufasa confessed. In that moment, Simba understood a new lesson. True bravery comes from love and responsibility. Scar, however, was furious that his plan had failed, so he devised a new, more sinister plot. He lured Simba into a deep gorge, telling him that Mufasa had a surprise for him. Then, he signaled the hyenas to trigger a massive stampede of wildebeest, right towards the little cub. Mufasa, seeing his son in danger, leapt into the chaos without a second thought. He fought against the current of the stampede, finally managing to place Simba safely on a ledge. But as Mufasa tried to climb to safety, he found his brother Scar waiting for him. "Brother, help me!" Mufasa pleaded. Scar looked down, his eyes cold, and whispered, "Long live the king," before throwing Mufasa back into the stampede. Simba watched in horror as his father disappeared beneath the thundering hooves. When the dust settled, Simba found his father's body, lifeless. Heartbroken, he let out a small, sorrowful cry. At that moment, Scar appeared, manipulating the grieving cub. "This is all your fault," he hissed. "The king is gone. If it weren't for you, he'd still be alive. Run away, Simba. Run away and never return." Filled with guilt and fear, Simba did as he was told. He ran, leaving his home, his destiny, and his family behind, as Scar sent the hyenas after him to make sure he was gone for good. But this, my friends, is only the beginning of Simba's incredible journey. Thank you so much for watching with me today. What do you think will happen to Simba? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this story, please give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you do not miss the next part of our adventure. Until next time, stay magical.